Hey everybody, what's going on? I got another beer review for you today. Nothing going on here, so I figured I'll do a beer review. This beer we got on the table here is Foster's, and this comes from Foster's Oil Can Brewing Company. The commercials all around here say Foster's, it's Australian for beer, but they don't make it in Australia, but it's not a big deal. They do a really good job here in America. Let's see where they brew it. I believe it's Texas. Union made, brewed and packed under the supervision of Foster's Australia Ltd, Melbourne, Australia, by the Oil Can Brewing Company, Albany, GA, and Fort Worth, Texas. Now, Foster's, I've been drinking Foster's oil cans, I don't know, since I've been like 19 years old or something like that. It was always a treat to get these. I'm going to review it, but I know what's inside, and I know how good it is. It's actually a really, really good beer. How much is in here? I think it's 24 or 25 ounces. 25.4 ounces. What we used to do is, before we'd go out at night, we'd pick up a couple cans of oil, Foster's oil cans, you know, to get lubricated up. To talking to the ladies, you know how I roll. So let's give it a shot. Smells real good. I'm telling you, this is a really good beer. I don't even know why I'm doing a review on it, because it's just a good beer. Oh, I know why, because I wanted to drink one. And the place I went to get beer today doesn't have a vast selection of singles. You have to buy the whole 6-pack. Not that I'm cheap, I just don't have that much money. And it was either Foster's, Beck's, Hurricane Malt Liquor, or Coors and Miller. So I figured this was probably the most exciting out of all of them. I'll tell you, Beck's is a good beer too. Decent head on there, isn't it? Nice and clear. Let's go ahead and taste it. I think Foster's has a taste. It's a very unique taste. I'd compare it to Kirin beer. They taste almost exactly alike. And Heineken without the Heineken bite. I think Kirin and I think it's Sapporo, Sakapuro. I think it's Sapporo. They all three taste almost exactly alike. But I find the Foster's always taste fresher, and the Sapporo. All right, Sapporo. I think it's Sapporo. And the Kirin used to be made in Japan, but now they make it in the United States. They also make it in Canada too, but like I said, it's not a big deal. They used to be very, very expensive beers when you went back into the early 80s and late 90s. Beer marketing was like nil. You had your Miller commercial on TV, you had your Budweiser commercial on TV, Bud Light commercial, and the most of the really high-end outlets, like in restaurants, used to promote Molson Golden. And Molson Golden's another one of my favorite beers. I think it's an awesome, awesome beer. And it used to be, in America, I know it's a Canadian beer, but in America it was like a high standard. Like now when you go to a bar, I know when I was growing up it was Heineken. You ordered a Heineken cost you $7.50 to $8 a bottle in a bar. And everybody who was trying to impress everybody was drinking Heinekens all night, you know, flashing their cash, making it rain, you know. But I never really ever got caught up in that. But when it came to Molson and Moosehead, also, Moosehead Lager is a little creamier, a little headier than Molson Golden. But Molson Golden, an ice cold, fresh Molson Golden was the way to go. And the majority through the 90s, that was your beer commercials. It would be Molson Golden was like the benchmark for beer. and I can't take it away. It's a fantastic beer for what it is. It's suds. It's not really it's not a craft beer. It's not a very complex beer, but it's a very good tasting beer. So, and the same thing with Foster's. Foster's, it is what it is, man. It's a great beer, and that's a pretty decent can. And I got the can for I'd say $2.50, maybe less, and well worth it. And I've had the Foster's Australian beer. I can't taste the difference. I think in this case, maybe it's a little fresher because they deliver it more often. Then you have the Foster's Premium. I wasn't so crazy about that. I like the regular Foster's. That's a smooth, good beer. It would be nice if oil cans came in 6-packs. That would just be like beer nirvana. What else is going on? Not too much. I'm not doing anything today. It's really windy out, and I don't got nothing to do. I have to take Noodles. Noodles the cat is my cat. I have to take Noodles to the vet tomorrow because Noodles is having a problem with one of her paws. And I just noticed it the other day. Her nails, like a cat's nails, are like a knife. They come out, right? But what happened is, I don't know what happened. Two of her nails curled under, and they stuck into her pads. And she was sleeping the other day, and she rolled over, and I was petting her stomach, and I looked at her paw, and the nails have grown right into her pad. So I'm taking her to the vet tomorrow, and I'm going to have her checked out and get those two nails snipped. And hopefully it doesn't send me to the cleaners because, like I said, I really don't have that much money. But I think when it comes to your pets, you can't wait on something like that because it's painful. It doesn't seem like it bothers her, but I'm sure it's painful. Cats have 4 legs, and she probably balances it out. Whoa, they have 4 legs. She probably balances it out and puts most of the weight on 3 legs. Because I didn't notice anything wrong with her. I just noticed that she was sticking on the carpet quite a bit. When she'd hop into bed, man, that cat was like an electric eel, man. She was charged with static electricity. But I thought that was just the winter and the heat, and that's what happens. It dries out in here. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to take her to the vet and get her foot fixed. And like I said, stuff like that, I don't snooze on stuff like that, and I don't care what kind of condition I'm in. I always take care of Noodles the cat. So I'll catch up with you guys maybe Wednesday, and I'll do something. But like I said, I got nothing going on now. There's nothing. I don't think there's any point in making videos if you really have nothing to talk about other than the weather. So, all right, guys, have a good, safe night. Later.